Hello YouTube and welcome to my first Viggy review. I will be reviewing today the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers set that I have here. I will not be going over all of the articulation for every figure. I will go over the ones for the red, the pink, the green, the white, and Goldar, since the rest of the figures here share basically the same articulation. Now, first off, I think Mighty Morphin is a good season, but In Space to me was a lot better for the Zordon era. So it's not that I don't like Mighty Morphin at all. I just think it's a little overrated compared to other seasons. I understand a lot of people grew up with it, but I also grew up with it myself, but I love the other seasons a little more. So without further ado, let's get this started. Now first, we're going to start with the Red Ranger here. You see basic articulation. Have one swing. You have a single elbow in the joint here. Single elbow joint. You have the shoulder articulation. You have the swivel in the bicep. You have the head articulation. You have your swivel at the boot and your single joint knee articulation. And most of them, yes, a lot of these are loose. Yes, thank you so much for showing that, Billy. These are old figures, so they are not in the best of shape. You can stay right there, Billy. You can stay right there. So next one, we'll go over to Goldar. So Jason and Goldar, they did a lot of battles over the course of the first season. So you see, not much articulation here with this guy. A little bit of leg articulation. Gets hindered a bit here at the hips with the skirt piece. And then a little bit of shoulder articulation. Not much really goes here because of these shoulder pads. You got a foot swivel here. No head articulation. And I forgot to mention this. I do have most of their accessories. There are a couple of them I have had to substitute, like Goldar's sword here. But for the most part, these are their original accessories. I also had to substitute the red blade blaster for a black one. And I do have the Lightning Collection hands and other accessories for the White Ranger. They're not here in this shot, as you can see. They are put up somewhere else. Okay, so now if that's out of the way, we'll go with the Pink Ranger next. She has her bow, as I mentioned. Same articulation in the arms and in the head as Red Ranger. Same boot swivel same swivel in the boot cut as the Red Ranger. You have a bit of leg articulation, but is hindered massively by this skirt piece. I am so glad Hasbro has done a lot better with the skirt pieces than Bandai ever did. And you also have your knee joints here with articulation. So yeah, there's the Pink Ranger. And now on to the Green Ranger. Kimberly, you can stay right there with Billy. Since you two don't want to stand up, you can just lay right there. That's fine. Okay, now this one was released with the Jungle Fury line back in 2008. He has the Dragon Shield, which is removable. I'm just not going to remove it. And he has his Dragon Dagger here. He has the articulation in the hands, the swivel in the wrists. He has the single elbow joint. He has the shoulder articulation. There's a thigh swivel here. no boot swivel, and he has a single knee joint. Now, onto the White Ranger. As you can see, he has a little more articulation than some. He's one of the Lightning collection. He has the double elbow joints. He has the hip swivel, the basic articulation for the Lightning collection. He has a thigh swivel right here. The hip joints. Double knee joints here. Boot swivel here. And an ankle pivot on the foot. He has an ab crunch. And he's on a ball joint on the abdomen as well. He has the articulation in the hands, the swivel, and the pivot joints. And this is also a really soft plastic, so the shoulder articulation here, it is not hindered really at all. This is very soft material. Has the head articulation. There we go. And also, I don't think the camera will pick this up, but Saba also has little to no paint. Yeah, there you go. There we go. So, yeah, that's part of the issue with the Lightning collection, is sometimes you will get painted weapons, other times you won't, but they are a step up, a massive step up over the Legacy collection. So, yeah, that's your basic Mighty Morphin figures. The Lightning collection is the best one in my opinion. But the others, if you can track them down, the yellow, black, and blue you see here are from the 2010, not 2020 or 22. They're from the 2010 reversion line, as is Goldar. The Zed, Kimberly, Pink Ranger, and Red Ranger Jason, they are from the Action Hero line, released roughly around 2014, 2015, around that time. And the Green Ranger, as I mentioned before, was released with Jungle Fury for a Super Legends line, which also featured Zed and a couple of other Mighty Morphin and Zeo Rangers that were released in 2008 as part of the around the 15th anniversary sort of thing that they were doing at the time. So do I recommend these figures? Yes, I do recommend them. If you can find a better Goldar or any of them that are to scale, it is better to get them in scale. But for the most part, I do recommend that you pick up these figures if you like retro figures or are just a fan of Mighty Morphin. Depending on how well this video does, I will do more videos about this sort of thing for other seasons. So if you would like to know, if you'd like to see me do this sort of thing again, please leave a mention in the comments. Thank you, and have a nice day.